Um, Describe something that made you smile today.
Just the idea of this interview. It's you're literally outside the door. You're like, so this is weird.
Describe something that has made you smile today.
I don't want to talk about my dog too much, but she's like the thing that makes me smile. So today, she like did not want to go outside, which is probably because of maybe Eric. But then I went to go, I don't know, I was next to the door, and so she got excited because she thought we were going outside, and so I like opened the door to let her go outside, and she like walked out. She took like 2 steps, and her ears went back, and she like sniffed, and then she like walked back into the house. And I was like, that's how I feel, man. You're capturing the sentiment perfectly.
Yeah.
So that's a smile.
Yeah. Describe something that made you smile today.
Oh, this interview. Yeah. Then the other meetings, I had some grand meetings and so on, so it wasn't so fun.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Describe something that made you smile today.
Something that made me smile today. Well, Armand made a joke and I found it really funny and I smiled.
Yeah.
Armand from Fair Paris. We were talking about something.
Yeah. Makes sense. Describe something that made you smile today.
I would say maybe. Well, I guess I'll say because today I got this microphone, so definitely when I got it was like, oh yeah, a new toy.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll say that.
Yeah, makes sense. What is something that made you smile today?
Made me smile today. This conversation, I think, is bringing a lot of smiles. Yeah. Probably so far. It's been a pretty quiet day, but
yeah.
I like talking to people in general. I like engaging in conversation. This is a little bit of a one-way conversation. But we had our conversation a few weeks ago where I asked all the questions and you had the answers. So maybe this was fair. But I like talking with people. I enjoy it.
Yeah. What is something that made you smile today?
Today? Oh, some of your questions for sure.
I see. Is there something that made you smile today?
Well, this is embarrassing. It's something that I'm planning to do, which made me smile. But we have this meetings every 2 weeks of the visual computing people, and I guess I told you about the joke I wish I would have said. So I figured out how I could say the joke 2 weeks later, and that whole construction kind of made me smile.
I see.
We'll see if they actually like
it. Describe something that made you smile today.
Yeah, we were having some random conversation in the morning, and it's about stereotype, which apparently it's common, but I didn't know about it, that people from Italy are very expressive when they say something, so they use their hand expressions a lot. And like, yeah, they were like funny memes, and I didn't know about those, so he just like showed that to me, and I smiled or laughed because of that. But yeah, it's a stereotype.
Yeah. What is something that made you smile today?
Although I will say it made me smile because I received it this morning, but my son had sent me a text last night at like 3 a.m. or something. So I didn't see it though until the morning. And I smiled. He just turned 18. Oh. And it was with respect to someone had told him happy birthday on a group email.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there something that made you smile today?
Well, I guess I smelled a lot during the interview. I think, let's see if anything happened. I don't know. I smile a lot every day, I think, but I can't remember like anything particularly today.
Yeah. Describe something that made you smile today.
I think this interview in itself has made me smile. You know, it's something that I was approaching with some trepidation, but you know, it's been a lot more fun than I would have imagined it to be. So thank you.
Yeah. Is there something that made you smile today?
Yeah, I did a chat with a bunch of people in Los Angeles, and it was moderated by someone who is in Los Angeles, and they said something and it made me smile.
What is something that made you smile today?
Means what?
Made you smile today?
Smile.
Yeah.
Probably watch the kind of kids photos when I, for example, open Facebook or Google Photos. They would remind you what's on this day, maybe 2-3 years ago, and then see how cute they were, how not annoying they were those days. Yeah. So that's I think that's a good feature.
Yeah.